Yo, what's up, my Wolfpack? L for the pack right here. And today, in this video, man, I'm gonna talk about some things that's really been bothering me as of late, you know. And it might be a long video, so boys and girls, strap on in real quick, alright? Because your boy's gonna take you on a ride. Pause. Oh, God. I'm sorry. Anyway, um, the first thing I want to talk about, men, is this whole men versus women nonsense. And when I say men versus women, is that I'm sure y'all have seen it. It's impossible not to. Usually, when I get online, I see a group of women talking about how they can't stand men, they hate men, they want to kill all men, and all this nonsense. Alright? That's basically a normal day on Twitter, saying women talk. A normal day on the internet in general, saying women talk about how much they hate men. But now I'm starting to see the opposite happen. I'm starting to see men go on and on about how much they hate women and how women ain't shit and how they aren't gonna go out of their way to protect a woman anymore and all this nonsense. And I'm just like, dog, both of y'all are fucking stupid. Y'all understand that men and women need each other, right? We we cannot exist without the other. All right? Men and women need each other. So y'all saying all this nonsense about fuck these hoes and fuck women, I don't care about them, or let's kill all men, all this nonsense. Y'all sound stupid, okay? Y'all actually sound legitimately stupid. Regardless of whatever may have happened to you in the past, understand that not everybody is the same. Okay? That should be common sense. But for some reason, people love to take bad experiences and apply those bad experiences to every single person or to every single male or female that they meet. Oh, since I had this experience with this guy or girl may do the exact same thing or be the exact same way. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. You need therapy. You need medication. Okay? Whether someone may have abused you, be it mentally or physically, whether whether someone may have lied on you, all right? Understand that not everyone is going to do that. It's like whatever bad experience you may have had, you need to figure out a way to get over that. Build a bridge, get over it. It happened, grow, move on. And that may be easier said than done, but I am so sick of seeing this shit constantly, every day. I hate men. I want to kill all men. Blah, blah, blah. I hate women. Fuck these bitches. I don't care about these hoes. This is why I'm single. If you want to be single, be single. That's fine. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But you holding on your anger towards men or towards women for whatever may have happened in the past, it ain't gonna help it ain't gonna help nobody. It certainly ain't gonna help you because you still salty. You still stuck in the past. You ain't growing from it. You just sitting there letting it simmer, letting that rage build up, and you living out your life in paranoia certainly ain't gonna help you. Y'all need to learn how to let shit go, or at the very least, learn to live with it. And understand that not everyone is out to get you because y'all act like every that's what y'all act like. Y'all act like everyone is out to get you. And it's sad. It's actually sad. Seek therapy, take your medication. I am sick and tired of hearing this shit, with whatever traumatic experience you may have had, I'm sorry for what you went through, but stop applying that bullshit to everybody. Listen, we are all human beings. We're not perfect. We're far from perfect. Okay? There's good people, there's bad people. All right? And I know it seems like there's a lot of bad people out there. All right? But I am of the belief that there are far more good people than there are bad ones. It just so happens that the bad ones, unfortunately, seem to have all the power, or most of the power. But understand that regardless of how you feel, we as human beings need each other. It doesn't matter if you're antisocial or none of that shit. We need each other. We cannot exist. We cannot live without each other. Men and women, we need each other to survive. Okay? Regardless of how you feel about that. So chill out with this bullshit. I'm so sick and tired of this shit. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I said everything that I wanted to say in regards to the whole men versus women thing. Alright? The next thing that I want to talk about is this whole body count nonsense on how many bodies is it acceptable for a man or woman to sleep with. Personally, I don't know why the hell people care so much about what other people do in private, but if they do, personally, I don't care what y'all do. I don't care what anybody does so long as they ain't hurting nobody. It's not my business. It's no one's business. As long as you're a decent person, that's all I care about. Me and you, we can be cool. I other than you, we can be cool as long as you are a decent person. That's all I care about. But for some reason, people love judging, preaching, being in everybody else's business, and I just don't understand why. But in regards to this body count thing, and I looked it up, apparently there's an acceptable number in which a man and woman, an acceptable amount of bodies in which a man and a woman can sleep with before getting into a relationship, I guess. So apparently, from what I saw, the acceptable number for men is like 20 or some shit, and the acceptable number for women is like 6. So if a woman has over 6 bodies, she's a hoe and she's not relationship material. Why is the number slice? Well, why is the number basically over half less for women? That doesn't make any sense. That same logic should apply if so. If a woman sleeps with more than 6 people, she's a hoe, right? Well, then that same logic should apply to men. If he sleeps with over 6 people, he's a hoe. Okay, but for some reason, being called a hoe works differently for men and women. Because if a man sleeps around, he'll get praised for it. He'll get high fives. He'll get, oh yeah, that's my nigga. But if a woman does it, she'll get attacked and slut shamed and all that. Be like, oh, she's a hoe and all that, right? It doesn't make any sense to me. If one is wrong, then the other should be wrong. Okay? If you're gonna give one heat for it, you should give the other heat for it. Even though personally I say it's none of your fucking business, but let's just play with this. It makes no sense. Now I've heard people say, well, it's different for men because women like a man that's experienced because then they know that that man will be able to please them in bed. Wouldn't that same logic apply to the woman as well? That with the more body she has, that means she's more experienced and she will be able to please her man in bed or girl. Wouldn't that same logic apply? That makes no fucking sense. And I've seen this for years, right? People will praise a nigga for sleeping around, but at that same damn time, shame a woman for doing it. Now, I know, technically, well, actually, you're supposed to give yourself to one person and stay with that one person, alright? That's how it's supposed to be. But things don't work out like that. Completely understandable. Sometimes things don't work out. Some people don't want to be in a relationship. Some people just want to have sex. That's it. They just want to have um, sexual relations with no commitment, no connection. Say that's none of my business. Y'all do y'all. It is what it is. Y'all live y'all life or y'all want to live y'all life. Some people just want to have sex with no commitment, no connections, and that's hey. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. It's all good. But for some reason, a woman can't do that without getting hated on. Why not? A man can do it just fine, but a woman can't. Why not? Oh, because a woman gotta carry herself with more respect and class. Bullshit. Bullshit. If one's wrong, the other's wrong. A man should be carrying himself with respect and class by that logic. Because you're supposed to find yourself one partner and stay with that one person. But then there's a whole scenario of things that can go wrong and things not working out. And you just not end up being with that person anymore. But ignoring that, if a man can sleep around with no issue, get praised for it, then a woman should too. Why is it different? It's not. And I've seen all these dumbass videos online about how it's just about it's about a respect thing. A man's not gonna respect the woman who sleeps around, but we're supposed to respect you, the guy, for sleeping around. You're a hypocrite. You're a dumbass. You're a bitch. That doesn't make any sense. Bars. Keep that same fucking energy. If one's wrong, the other's wrong. Again, like I said, I don't care what you do. But if you're gonna hold standards to one gender, you better hold it to the other. I can't stand that shit, man. And you know, women, they say this shit all the time. Be like, why is it okay for men to do it and not women? And they be like, because men don't give a fuck. We don't care if we're called hoes and all that. And it's like, okay, so it doesn't matter if you don't care. That doesn't give you the right to start attacking women for doing the same thing you're doing. That's completely hypocritical. You're a fucking retard. There's no difference. There is literally no difference. Oh, it's a respect thing. Bullshit. I can make that very same argument that you're not respecting yourself or whatever. I mean, hey, to keep it 100%, if I was a single guy and I was more attractive and I had girls throwing themselves at me, I might be sleeping around too, just to keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? And even if that was the case, I'm a happily married man, by the way. E- Even if that was the case, I wouldn't shame anyone else for doing it. It just doesn't make any sense. How the hell are you gonna shame someone for the same lifestyle you're doing? It's just bullshit. Some sort of false morality or some shit. God, bro. But anyway, yeah, I think that's it. That's all I gotta say about that. Keep that same fucking energy. Aha! Hold on. I got something else to say. Whew. Okay. So, I have also seen people um, talk about how they wouldn't want a woman who slept around to be their partner. And I'm like, and they'd be like, oh, a woman's past matter and all this nonsense. Again, by that same logic, you should be applying that same logic to men, but okay, whatever. Um, oh, it'd be like a woman's past matters and all this nonsense. I'm like, bro, so you are going to pass up on a potential good partner, on the potential love of your life, because you are worrying about who or how many people she slept with before she met you. That doesn't really make any sense to me. Like, you might have a great opportunity to form a genuine connection. You might have a great relationship, but you are gonna ignore all of that and choose to focus on what she did in her past. That doesn't make any sense. That makes zero fucking sense. Like, oh, a woman's past matter, okay? By that logic, so does a man's past. It is so odd to me. And I know someone's gonna say, well, it can be odd to you. It's not odd to me. It's how I feel. Okay. You can feel how you feel. And I can clown on your dumb ass for that. Bitch ass nigga. Get the fuck out of here. That just sounds like an L to me personally. Anybody, okay, see here. Anyone, regardless of their history, can hurt you, can do you dirty, can stab you in the back. It doesn't matter how squeaky clean or nice they may appear. Anyone can do you harm, be it physically or emotionally. Okay? So regardless of how picky you are, you might still end up getting fucked over. So it's incredibly idiotic to me to potentially throw out a potentially good relationship, a good partner, because you want to be choosy, because you are so obsessed with their past. Makes zero fucking sense. None whatsoever. And they really are niggas out here to be like, oh well, I'll sleep with her, I'll have sex with her, but I'm not gonna go out with her. I'm not gonna make her my wife. Dumbass, idiot, bitch, pussy. That's it. I could have sworn there was something else that I wanted to discuss, but I, for the life of me, cannot remember what it was. And I'm sure it'll come back to me later, and I'm gonna be mad as hell because I would have already uploaded this video. I'm sorry I am being so aggressive and disrespectful in this video, but this stuff has been eating away at me for the longest time. And I didn't want to post a video because I figured I would get so much hate for it. But at this point, I don't care. I need to get it off my chest. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But damn it, I just want people to stop bullshitting, to stop being hypocrites. I had to get this off my chest, man. It's okay to not like somebody, but don't be a damn hypocrite about it. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Like, I'm not saying you gotta like somebody if you don't like them, but Jesus Christ, man. The stuff people say, it just, ugh. That's it. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Peace out, my wolf pack. Your alpha has spoken.